Bar of puns, the Prince of Pullovers, Gyles Brandreth. Welcome, Gyles. Nice to meet you.
It's exciting.
Please do sit down.
Go on this way.
You do, I'm afraid so.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to tilt it back a little bit for you there. This is, remember, it's just very straightforward.
I understand that.
As long as you take it in the spirit it's meant. It's spiteful, malevolent cruelty. Here's your panic button.
What is this, a syringe?
It's a panic button. The syringe is afterwards, Gyles. Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I ever will be.
Gyles Daubeny, no joke, that's your real name, Brandreth. You were born in Germany on the 8th of March, 1948, in beautiful Hanover, twinned with hideous pullover. That's you at the bottom. According to your autobiography, by the age of 4, you were fluent in English and German, although it's not clear at what age you learnt to speak rubbish. You were an only child thanks to a hastily passed Act of Parliament for forbidding your parents from repeating their terrible mistake. Your parents, Charles and Alice, sent you away to boarding school, and your school days were indeed the happiest days of their lives. Whilst at public school, the other boys discovered your ludicrous middle name and laughed at you, thus setting a trend that ended there. You were 13 when you discovered your first love, and touchingly, some 41 years later, you're still with yourself. In the summer of '62, you and your cousin Johnny camped your way around Europe. That's the version my lawyer suggested. You then started your studies at Oxford University. Cambridge had taken Richard Whiteley and felt they'd done their bit. It was the '60s, free love, rock music and soft drugs, and you missed a lot. Editor of this, president of that, you had no time for friends, nor they for you. With your Oxford degree and flair for publicity, it was only natural that you would step straight into the world of broadcasting mediocrity. Who could possibly forget your TV show, The Railway Carriage Game? Everyone, apparently. Now it was the '70s. Ted Heath was Prime Minister and unemployment reached a record 100% for you. You placed a small ad in the Times inviting people to take part in your new National Scrabble Championships. Within days, hundreds of letters had arrived. Now all you needed was a board. In 1974, a woman knitted you a novelty jumper with the words "Gyles Brandreth loves Scrabble" on it. You immediately put it on, provoking gales of laughter from members of the public before realising what she'd put on the back. I can't repeat the word, but I can tell you that it had a score of 6. Nevertheless, Jumper Man was born. Meanwhile, breakfast television had arrived. Keenly, you answered the advert which read, "Idiot wanted to fill gap on sofa." And so you started on TV-AM. It was a show that was to become television history rather sooner than planned. And so to the '90s, the good people of Chester elected you as their MP. To this day, nobody knows if they were voting you into Parliament or just off the telly. At your age, it was bold and courageous to change career in such a high-profile way, which made it all the funnier when, at the first opportunity, the good people of Chester kicked you out on your arse. So, Gyles, as the new millennium gathers pace, you're no longer known as that bloke who wears silly jumpers on television. Thanks to your tireless enthusiasm and boundless energy, you have successfully reinvented yourself as that bloke who used to wear silly jumpers on television. Ladies and gentlemen, Gyles Brandreth. Gyles, congratulations. You now have 30 seconds, which you've very thoroughly earned to yourself, to talk about any subject that you wish from now.
So it could have been, I suppose, a great deal worse. You missed out a number of things. The sort of snogging Anne Widdecombe didn't feature, which was a relief. I have to say, you know, the only reason I came this evening, yes, is because my wife fancies you. Can I just...
please, I've got to round you up. You've had your 30 seconds.
And I haven't thanked you properly yet.
You can thank me, the 30 seconds...
You're a friend.
The 30 seconds is now over.
You're like a counsellor. You're like a counsellor.
I'm not.
I want to be seen for a still for the next time we do this. I am a bit taller. Good.
Gyles Brandreth, thank you very much. Thank you for coming on. Thank you very much, sir. Gyles Brandreth.